As you know, we've begun to read from the book of Deuteronomy in our weekly Torah readings. And this Shabbat we read the second portion in Deuteronomy, which is called Va'etchanan. And in Va'etchanan, there is a repetition of the law. Primarily, there's a repetition of the Ten Commandments, but also there is a repetition of the understanding of what it means to be an Israelite. And of course, in our day, what it means to be Jewish. What it means to be somebody who believes that the Torah and the Bible and Jewish custom and tradition is at the center of who we are as a people. And in this portion, it even says that God told Moses that people who aren't Jewish, other people, will know that we are wise and discerning if we follow our own laws and rules, because they will see how wise our rules really are. And yet later in our portion, there's an interesting statement that God says to Moses that God hopes that the Israelites will continue to follow these rules in ages to come. Of course, that's a paraphrase, but the intent is, and the understanding is, that God knows that human beings have free will, that we get to choose, that we get to decide if we're going to follow these rules, if we're going to bring these customs and traditions into our lives. And so as I read this Torah portion, it strikes me as fascinating that from the very beginning our tradition understood it to be a choice. It's a choice we hope many of you will take to understand what these traditions mean and how they can become part of your life. Because as we believe, the Torah is at the center, and it is wise, it is discerning, it has a lot to offer.